Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another beautiful episode of the Golden Podcast. We are out here coming to you live from All Night Logic in Thing today, and I'm out here with one of the most decorated event organizer and one of the most decorated DJs we have around Butoko. And today we're just gonna hang around here, and let me just welcome Mr. TAJ MAHAL. How's it for you? Welcome to the Golden Podcast. Or you should be the one welcoming us more all night.
Platform, you welcome me.
Man, thank you very much for giving us your time. Engage, and we just hope today we're going to be learning a lot and getting to know about how decorated you are within this entertainment space.
Decorated.
Yeah.
I just learned a new way.
Yeah.
Decorated.
Yeah, kero mabanta think mangata because of like I've been doing research on you, and I've seen already, man. Hey, there's a whole lot of things that you did. Some of them I was not even aware, and I think it would be a nice thing where we shared with the community of the youth out there, and then maybe one can grab a few things about or like how hard or how challenging it is to be well decorated somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, can't need to. You know, some of the things unless you are closer to the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today we're bringing you closer to the people. But then, in short, let's just you can just tell the viewers at home or who's TAJ MAHAL and a brief
Oh, okay. Those who know me from MAHAL, they know me as Mutatana, basically.
Yeah.
Vascolo Vaganor Gibson, yeah, Mutami Gibson Mutatana. Born and bred on Amobutowa, Aplata, but we moved to Mapos, I think, at 97.
Yeah.
So, yeah, school gets in around Onamoko, do primary, went to St. Brendan's for high school, went tertiary in TUT, later went to UNISA.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been around, but. So I So DJ, no dealers. I think about TAJ MAHAL DJ around 2012.
Yeah, that's when you started getting into the entertainment space.
Yeah.
So life after high school, like outfits, our studies and everything, going to university and stuff. After high school.
After high school, I started staying inside Gitomili TUT, that is HR.
Yeah.
And then I later went for economic development. Yeah, I think I did economic analysis. Yeah, economic analysis. Go UNISA, and then I went into banking. I did a diploma in banking.
Oh, you did. You have a diploma in banking. Shout out. So, was that your first job after also there are like those things in varsity and everything? First job, yeah, how we be into bank?
No, David. My first job, I remember, I stock taking for Edcon. Yeah. First job, I stock taking. I think it was in 2007. Yeah, I need to analyze security. It's another 6 years. We are 6 years. Cause he's young. We are guy, you know. Yeah. Negative stock taking, and then I think 2007, and then 2008, I was allocated a shop. I think Nagi Novala Matats, Lutin Chidia Mobu Pedal, Mudimi Vano channel into Ofeleja Gidira. One of the Kori, if in a certain shop, so because I used to work for if I get Bangale certain bank, if I understand. So from a distance, I go one of the really fancy, really nice, or go and work. Yeah, go and work.
Especially in retail. So, no job is taking you in retail.
Yeah, I was basically doing retail. One allocated to shop the next year, and I worked as a cashier there, I think, for about a year. And I served, I think I was just lucky within that 6 months something.
Yeah.
I served a lady who happens to be an account manager called Kelly. You know the Kelly?
No.
There was Kelly Quest.
Yeah.
The agency in the place about to different jobs, especially banking.
Oh.
Yeah, nearly agency. Yeah.
Okay.
So now I helped one lady, and I think that lady, it was an Indian lady. She just liked my attitude and she said, call me tomorrow. I've got something nice for you. You can't work here. I know how much you're getting paid here.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, sister. Nale Makula, we get along.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Me and Indians,
Yeah.
we get along. Everywhere I've worked, if there's an Indian, Nale and Alkonova. That's why I've got the name Taj Mahal.
Oh, Taj Mahal, you actually got it from the Indian environment.
Yeah,
tailoring
biking.
it.
I got it in biking. I was riding with Indians.
How and I want to understand, or like about retail, and they said come through, let's see what we can do. What job were they offering you there?
They were offering me a bulk teller, a bulk teller at F&B. Bulk teller is basically where you bank your big ShopRites, Chamberlains, not normal clientele requesting, yeah. Give big brands more like Pick and Pay, whatever is big.
Yeah.
Toll gates. Yeah.
So when you think that working, meroko wa belu rudrin kara jona di bulk what you like.
It was to receive cash from the CAT companies, process it.
Oh, so when were you doing it technically or nearly chelete?
No, no. That one is taking Marago was CIT about already 2 days. So now I was inside. So one they I got one they are a security company.
Yeah.
They take the money from the street, they bring it. Now I was inside. So they bring it to us inside. So now I was
makula ka chelete rana it's insane.
my guy, I've been
How will it temptations nyan or no majita no down a chelete ka wela ra chelete da.
Okay. Talking about temptations.
Yeah.
I think Keverigile Mola, I think Keverigile Yema in that space. Are we allowed to mention what or we?
Yeah, you can mention them.
I worked go FNB.
Yeah.
Then one of the days, I think in album 5 months, I got a voice note because Kakwa no verga in a very funny environment. Otsana mola ka 8 to tima phone and then you'll only open it out chaser. Sometimes you work through the night from 8 a.m. until the next day.
Yeah.
So the shift our night was kind of like a bit funny. So Keverigile mola katama mola ka with the same position here bulk teller to APSA. When I got to APSA, the space we were mixed. There were those guys who loaded ATM that are employed with by the bank, but they are loading it. But I'm a little struggle CIT. So now ne keverega kamorare. So ba enter interact but more of got the license and then kinamu to friendly but then abang offer that thing ya I was not interested because I was worried about
your life, your safety.
Yeah, and I told my parents, they're like, yeah. But my dad was like, Mudimo orata, you know. So Mudima got so like.
So you ended up going there then?
After they tried to convince me 6 months.
Yeah.
And they were offering good things, my guy.
Yeah.
I think there I was getting paid about 6.5.
Yeah.
There's a tail. There they were offering me a car, a contract phone, and a good salary.
Yeah.
I think my first was around 12,000. From 6, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot.
So I went there, and there were other people, you know, in that environment. So I tried to interview one. So when now you just carry the keys. When you're responsible for things inside the computer part. When you don't really have to. Because it's rare. It can happen, but it's very rare.
Yeah.
So I went into that field, loaded ATMs, and for the longest time. I think I started in 2008. And then I've been doing that Kakwa APSA. So the temptation, they were not there, but you get approached.
Oh, by people who are luring
you
as an inside person.
Yeah, they see you were uniform and people can get you, especially at a space or at a place out on the sunny side.
Yeah.
People can, they see you now, but they can look for you and find you.
Yeah.
So now routine. Wednesday, BP garage, sunny side. So that's what they found me.
Yeah. Or rather develop plus you know this organized crimes available
yeah, they got me there and I remember those boys, the boss was not there.
Yeah.
So they approached and said, hey my guy, yeah, they're like, show again. So they like, man, hey, boss, you go. I'm like, boss. Yeah, I think it was in 2009, there, 10, somewhere there. So yeah, basically, they were like, hey, my guy, boss o nyoko bolela le wena and then re moemedi so re moemedi so nna ka kry SMS from my lady a re o chaishi I got into the car and left didn't say anything that already it made them or mfano
as by
yeah mfano whatever
Yeah.
because you must read people's energy when they talk to you ukgona o twa motho o tseba ditaba le motho o tja di chance so nna ke ba rile ka twa batho ba ntjela di chance ka tsamaya but ba se fele pele ba tseba re di man a ke re batho ba o nyaka ba o trace they know next week Wednesday I'll be there at the same time I was there at the same this time they saw me they didn't come to me they called the boss hey mfano la suko na fitla ke no bona da mana fitla be bona fitla o re mbra sure was pana ne straight to the point ba o nyaka re bereke and I was like my guy what are you talking about he was like ke nyaka re spani a bolela le ke ra na ke tshuni da khutesi na ke bereke ka died and when we idia na ke no beta computer ga ke tshwara le chalete that's how they let me go because they spoke to me banyaka information they didn't come with information when a person is talking to you at the story side wa moko so that guy
kind of information if let in rocky ratebo operator so
Yes.
when from when re nyaka this thing
Exactly.
so le bona ne ba sa dikore ne ba bane go fisha information or ba ka reng wa dieng mara I stood firm on the ground wa ema wa kemelo rana asinto ile re ne ke idea you
and I can tell you one thing I could have easily went into whatever channel they wanted me to mara na problem ya modimo a ba mpeile mo la mmereko ngona ke yana ke motšhaba ba ke ba tšhaka na modimo a mpeile mo la ke yana o ba le mata wa ile re o tia mpama ka nne
so moving right along how it's what I see your I can say what ke feng pele or radio did you go to radio first or construction
okay radio I always loved it I think I did construction before radio so radio e be khale ke ra ke opela ke practice so mara batho ba rata o claim can't I knew where I was going so after that banking I went before I can go into construction ne ke did a taxify I resigned from FNB and went into the business at taxify because it was making money that time in my time but ke latlile ke ra ke tsore ke latlile focus or ke dealing like ke tsebetse somewhere along the process when the business is doing well you need to check your risks so now I was doing well I forgot my risk they hijacked
you couldn't balance the equation now okay now you need to focus on your risk so that you can grow the business
no as much as gidira chelete what can be the disadvantages of making this money you need to check that every business if you open a business right now uta di customer je 3 nyana wa thoma uta di customer je 1000 ka charge you need to start working on your save and your securities because anything can happen so nale nna ke feiji go naganela or what can happen while I'm making money I was just excited to make like 7,000 a week I was not getting it where I was working so they hijacked me and when they hijack you they take the tool that you used to go to work and what happens that's where my life took another turn that's why I realized
I guess or you took it as a learning curve or okay now because of Leona Nelly business again so I think now in the business space that you are in right now you said you learn a lot about those challenges still ring no I need to calculate the risk
I did but at the same time morapela je ke dingwe ra di bona mona o tshwanetse wa motho wa rapela modimo ke ena motho wa botoko kara diloji ke na tlo fa bothale bya gore o bone something o act on it because rena ra bona ra ignore you understand so then on that day I ignored the signs many signs there were many signs those people they can do whatever but because I was not thinking about I was just thinking about money I didn't focus on that but
so no can you take us through that process about hijack like like what happened
those guys they requested me in Manly I was going to Hatfield and no requester you know that app about 12 minutes in it when it's longer people normally cancel those guys they can see the car is new model so they didn't cancel they waited for me that's the first
red flag you ignored
I went they called me on my way but and I came when I was coming immediately ke follower the map a call came in a friend of mine map ola wa tswalleha ka ba phone ka ba fit Motakola, my guy. Kale ke sa o. Cancela trip yo te mo re dule re nwe ko rekele di drink.
Yeah.
And then o ta gona o bereka later ka ra ire ke no tsia ba mafele ga ntsenga se mo. Ah man un distract yo ke ba fete and convince her ke ba cancela ka ana ba cancel.
Yeah.
Ba tshi. Ha ki yo e ke jiga ke yo na metsa batho wale. There was another third red flag. Those guys looked around for cameras. I saw, but I didn't know what they were looking for. Okay, recover again later. That guy was checking because those guys, they were supposed to be in that building but they were outside moteling because obviously there's cameras. So they went by moteling, but there's no cameras. That's how it happened. And they took me away. Nothing happened. They were talking. They were two. The other one sat behind the passenger seat.
Sorry.
So, the one in front, a distraction, stress out, or what. Like, who stress a
Mara ke distraction.
Yeah, get distraction. Wa gro botsa o la ka mara re msa mo kile tšhelete mara no am phone. Can't teach just to remind wa ka relax. And when we got to the destination, he took out a call and said, Ramanat. Libucha man, but I can't question or Libucha man. Yeah, so that's where they started. And that one at the back took out a card, and that was it. That was my day, and they took me with. I think for 3 hours they withdrew on the process, took the Lochedi Karakoloi, and yeah, we tried to interact. That's where I realized, or in a
Short space of time.
yeah, your life can change. So one year on I'm all lucky enough I had too many things.
Yeah.
They were excited. And they didn't do anything. They took the watch, but withdraw. I had cash. They took cell phones and the car.
And then they left you there.
They took me with to fight the tracker. After I tracker, another car, and they went and dropped me somewhere. That's where that's the day I realized more fast in the way. Yeah, 3 hours ya rapela o sa nane ka tiri o sa nane ka dijo o sa nane ka se.
Yeah, hello na le modimo.
Yeah, but I'll tell you one last factor regarding that.
Yeah.
When after everything happened on that night, I was looking for help because I was looking for help. That part I'll never forget it. I was looking for help around past 11. The complexes I grade 2 show grammar security. That day, my mom is not a person the numbers she doesn't know. She doesn't respond to callbacks at the middle of the night. Can be low or anything.
Yeah.
But on that day, my mom answered her phone. Call back, she called back.
Yeah.
Because where she was, she felt probably my son.
Something is happening.
That's why I felt there's a connection of everything.
Ne.
There's no Magaleva, let's say the connection, a little resemblance.
Yeah, connection.
So she responded, and she's the one who actually called for help and everything. But the car was gone.
Rescue.
Yeah, that's where it happened.
At the end of the day, your life was safe, and then you no bounce out of it, and today kimo warana.
Yeah.
So I want us to get into this radio Genia how it begin le ko kai want to ka mo rumong e o ntse o sa thomo nyo ko bakara radio Genia o ithomile kai now.
Radio DJMCs.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I used to go to the radio, the BCR.
Yeah.
I used to go there just to check whoever was there. I think there was Queen of Africa or who was Tepo. So rest in peace. She died.
Yeah.
So I used to go there just to watch 2003, 2002. So later on, when I was no longer working for the bank, I started chasing DJMCs. I knew him from Khad via DJ.
Yeah.
So I knew he was on radio. So that's the first guy that gave me a chance. Yeah, that guy went. He said, I see you love this. You must come. So I said, then I had 5 to 9. So I woke up.
5 to 9 afternoon.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
No, AM.
Oh, AM. 5 in the morning until 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay.
Yeah, in the morning. Nadira morning drive. So I started going there every morning.
Yeah.
Kidulale na mponchampa some potion yana ya di chelete, di petrol, those.
Yeah.
Just to make me comfortable on the mic.
Yeah.
And that's how it started. And later he left me. Then I had to run because now they like, okay, you are here, and this guy left, and when I
So when about 529.
Yeah, one part exactly that. But naik abal mahlazi yawe ya change to 6 to 9. Hey, fru yela wa right. Bala go to when it's all about radio ne, especially ba fru. Ki people ba ba consistent. When it's 6 o'clock, they start calling.
Yeah.
They want to they want to request their song. So they taught me role to 20 will be consistent because sometimes we cover that the people who are supporting you.
Ne?
So
And I think Vele, that's one of the biggest thing, especially as youth, we have that challenge of being consistent. Like how vital it is or be consistent in everything that you do.
Yeah, it's true.
So you still tuned in. We're out here on the Golden Podcast today. We are here, Henglele, the most decorated one, Mr. TAJ MAHAL. So I want us to move right along. Challenges in music with your bookings and everything, the booking system. How does it work, especially around here, my talks or the challenges?
Book me, I book you. Yeah, South Africa, my guy.
You book me, I book you.
Yeah, now when I was DJing Ghana Guane, Kitumile Nova, Serious Moai 2012, it was not that hard. No, we ever Mutsabang Arana Plege, I'll hook up. But then it was Mahala one way.
Yeah,
you not traveled very far for free gigs because I wanted to be known. I can make push up brand. So more challenges down.
It's a lot, ne?
We're not that many,
you
know, but sometimes it's what do you keep.
And that's the thing.
So na ke tore ke thakane le ke bile le mathatse ya gore ke thomile ntwe ke bereka ke na le something sa go gona o supplier gore ke gone o sepela ke gone o diem because o sa bereke it's very hard for you to request o tseba gore go ya ngolla ja mahala where you going to get that money. So nna ke thomile ka nako e right ya gore ke na le support structure and that's how it should be. Not to me that's a hobby, it's not a career. Yeah, it's something I love. I do it because
you have passion for,
you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, in a short time, maybe in the next 20-25 years, I won't be DJing gigs like. I'll only be DJing where they know me and my own events. That's it. That's why I started hosting. Or give 1 hour, this thing hour, host. That's why I realized it's not a child's play. Hosta wata relative girlfriend and about one while I'm on Facebook bar reda. As about what?
Push up
PR. Comments people who want to come, they will come. Nazalaga tuna event Kolemba Lodge. Was the mood. Also the mood. What are you? But convincing to me, we were very few there. Bogile logical muka, sound dia colota, really to battle la dijo. Hey, they were expenses.
Line up.
You understand?
Yeah,
that's why I learned to remove pillow. Don't look at other people's businesses or ideas and try to implement them. Also, the whole
setup or
structure. It's a very big challenge thing. Especially hosting events. Hosting events is not child's.
It's not a child's play.
You must come with the support. Don't just wake up. You can spend 200,000 and make 500 rand after that 200,000. You can easy, especially Anamoa.
Like because I said tomorrow, today we're gonna learn a lot. So can you go to like from event we drilling you biology, like we recover out of it. Like king ring still wabona we drill and now create support we nano we. What kept you the fire burning or regardless of what's happening, until I get it right.
I loved DJing. So that's what kept me going.
Number one,
bounce back. I had a job. So the cost the JV get the lot. Came a job la momeriko waka ka khona o
di pate.
Even if what was going to happen. That's why I'm advising you people need to get a job and use this as just a hobby. It's not simple, man. It's not simple. It's
very, I can relate a lot. Like it's a hectic.
It's very hard. So nagi to shake is part. Sa khona booster ke be ke namelele ke felletse ke khona o rana. Mara from there, never again shall it be that this beautiful will gain experience. That no.
So but we never let close when Otomilo Balebella ka little for Banna Kidian so what one support like Otomilo Balebella Calitolele.
I won't call it say. No, put out those guys, they went where they wanted to go. And maybe now I looked at it this way. Maybe my lineup was not that strong enough for them to pay the 50 rand that I wanted. You know, there were other things. The venue is very important. Sometimes going for the venue that people love at that moment is important. Don't go pick up your own venue far from
People.
But to have
Yeah.
a transport. You go general DJ already event ka chemu.
Coming to you live, yeah, catch you move.
Kachemu.
Yeah.
Target lele nyalo lele ngwana. That thing ne sa na na wood.
Yeah.
Ne sa
What do you
na
like?
wood. Oh, it was too much. Kutle maji da udi ya di event ka ba babedi.
Yeah.
Le cherry ya ka le ba khotsinya na ba ye. Le di DJ fair. Di DJ yona bile di sepela 1-1. It is ngeri tell di chominya.
Yeah.
Re gile bya lo war.
Yeah.
Go tro nya mara
go
go
tro. Di something.
That day I saw re mo le passing.
Dia boy.
Dia boya braya.
Yeah.
Ki regile byalo o le ka o no le ka o wa boregisa. You won't get that man.
Exactly.
Ba o taxi le 3,000 ko regile byalo. Mo weta no regise byalo banyaka o bona hore o boregile ka bokae ba o fela. Ba o fair tax. Ba o faela ya o. If o regile case ka 250 ba o fa 250.
250.
Ba mo avita ra mara byalo o thathamuluile man aya. No mpa ka 200. Loss ya to.
What's even
So I think I made about 9,000. Biala wala be about 20,000.
Yeah.
Now I think I recovered about 9,000 physical cash
from that 20,000.
That was a loss, my guy.
Ne?
I gave Ali Chalet the DJ, the sound here repatriate.
Sabala ya alcohol.
Yeah. So that's what my second event.
Yeah.
I'm still going.
Yeah. It's a journey.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
But until give 1 hour, let me pause and get this guitar. Yeah, moving forward. No get dira event based on ore mangutaleng ratakancha radiantwe one. That's where it started. I think my first successful event, it was my one-man show go smooth. I had a support structure.
You're not eligible.
It was massive. Yeah, it was a concept different. I think that's also something that also pushed me really sharp. My date was right. Concept ya guide was like this. And I think Tom Majuda was the one who made me kenane this and revolela ka na re tlobereka. I got sometimes so an idea on nana or so khona bucha motho mo this onana ka bereka. It was one DJ, 10 performing artists. That's how my concept was. I was the only DJ. Whoever was coming in, kept out either their own music or the performers.
Yeah.
I didn't want a DJ like me who's going to mix. No, I wanted to be a special guy.
Okay, I understand. So it was more performances and then DJ Nelu and NFL. So in between more okay. And I think Anibiale, we misinformed or misled got this one-man show. Krele one-man show mara line up DJ T50.
Go shimza, go wanna always saying.
Horror.
Yeah.
Horror like
I grew only supporting people who are banchi, body celebrity. So one-man show it was different because now there's other person who's bigger than him in there. So now I didn't want that. I wanted a concept one-man show. I'm the only one DJ that's going to play. Whoever played, Baba never supported. They had their own music. They were playing their own music. That's how I wanted it, and it was successful.
I think Leona echencha leke taba ya barking the endorsement, the sponsor. Maybe the sponsor, the okay, TAJ, we wanna come in, we investing this, Mara, we want that. Like, you wanna Israel, how rooted are you when it comes to the sponsor, the endorsement towards the event?
It's not simple to get a sponsor, especially Gauteng, you can get a sponsor any day.
Yeah.
Anyone can come out, can this, I'll sponsor this, pay this, and more sponsors, I'll get the owner of the venue. If the owner of the venue are DM Fanaga Getao, sharp. Yeah, Jetar when out of Ruana or when out Gadia Gachel Rao. No, but Roban Jiba Lubardia role is the owners of these places.
Mara, moving right along, or like all these stories. Hey, I'm so amused. Or like you went through this till today. Ele TAJ MAHAL or Remutzibang. Napela when I started knowing TAJ MAHAL, it was buma nakoteke saloko jara say kiatsibora this weekend rebel TAJ MAHAL ninning hostile sidima and everything. I would say within that year, 2022, 2023, like when it comes to events, we know you pulled the massive ones, especially with Dima.
I think Tomile Zone Rose.
Oh, Tomile Zone Rose.
Yeah, I think before I can go anywhere, Tomile Zone Rose. And then I went to Aubrey's Butcher. And then I went to Sidima, and I think back and forth Sidima, Aubrey, and then Zone Rose. And that's how. So all these things di bile successful because of the owners of those places. They had to believe what they wanted, le di ideas je lo re be re berekana ka tsona ne ba di support re bontshana. Without such things you won't alone you won't, unless you've got money to play with, my guy. You can have money. There's people that I can give you 200,000 now to host an event. Yes, we're successful regardless. So sometimes the ideas are important. Whoever came in, it's very important.
And a little role player. So okay, once you come in, when an idea utlang kayona, how utorana juang kayon.
Don't be greedy.
Yeah.
People wabanchi lo jarna disappear because of greediness. If there's a budget out but pay the locals.
Yeah.
Nka bulela app ya ga to bona DJ mama nkara ka moka Nedbank, Standard Bank, FNB.
Yeah.
You will see. Or pay problem yarana. We don't pay. And those people wanaba the locals like Baba being around and ke bona ba pushing that event to retsebe. You can't just come in to and say the event was and call the DJ just show. Post tell you get must show. But from about on that day.
And then one artist tell us show and atli but we bas show.
Why gusha? So the DJ jana je ba diamba na the pattern. Kichona the main marketing tool. So pay the guys.
We mustn't be greedy.
Pay the guys.
We must pay local DJs, MAHAL or no. As much as we're investing in the event, we need to invest in our very own, the locals. So this thing here, book me, I book you, you're now, we want to leisure.
Hey, book me, I book you. I get blame me, I blame. What's what? Get blame Mogai. Moiloring other guys, they don't have venues they are attached to. Mara for but viloring by the idea ke ore wena ona le pela ke we rana le nna again so ke a buga le wena wa mbu re dira chelete anyway why gusha e sharp because otherwise nna go phela ke be salary ya ka and then e lori ke gona o buga wa mbuga mara se baka re gona o bugana ya be mara he o le other DJ o sna mo le ngata o mbuga ka. So I'm never gonna book you. So it doesn't really work. Now I don't work on book me, I book you. Unalaba phone about it works. Mara, the truth gory, we cannot all be residents. We cannot all be attached to venues. You understand? So sometimes it's very hard, Mara. It's just the way business is. Sometimes on face a reality. You know what the way things are. Now I've played many places because I was able to book those people back. Because the truth gory, whether you are a good DJ or not, it's not simple or people places diarana kadi DJ ja ora loka mawaza fela. Yeah.
Unknown ones.
Why you say ukanoba top DJ but was safe.
And we've seen it happening more high, like now, there's certain people when like around 2022, 2023, no, there's a lot of potential mola muto akakwal kamo arabotokwa are represent elsewhere. Mara fast forward later 2024 walebelela still they still stuck anamola or all lebeleti ka ba idea ke into.
Yeah, but bana lori I'm good. I cannot be begging for and what. I'll tell you about myself. Now, even today, you can ask Jara, you can ask owner of what. You can now I'll still text you and ask for a kick, even on this day. Yeah, even if I'm charging more than the ones now I'll still text you. They'll take me pillar to post to but whatever who approach. By put our approach it's begging. No, it's not begging. Yeah. And owner diloted in Chitari approach. Umdia aware hey ona le brother man ukona udala we know you understand so people bana lu relax that too much bana put out moto now na le mo ilo gore ngoni bia at this moment aksa phone no they'll call me because they know me. I've delivered already. I've made a name for myself in biking. There's places that I know. There's a place in Kuruman. I know there I don't need to call. They'll call me and say come. And we'll give you what you want. You understand? But to get classified about
and it's very sad because of I just hope and wish or like this episode can be viewed by a lot of those youngins and learn a lot because of like but back a classifier and then our feature okay classifier so they don't move like moto kaba DJ a month ago fellas na a booking. Why else you can just humble yourself for a bratachi manunale at least like you know how you saying or till this day we say on phone or bana engeke eng
mo bophelong ona le batho ba o afforda ona le ba bang ba afford still work with them one day they will afford you Now but one phone I got 5,000 an hour and they give it to me. But I can still go and play for 500 somewhere. So now all our Giduji now, or because Kwabam Battle of 5 or charge 5,000. Somewhere they don't afford it. Marauna jet little way, but globally funding. Bar Mutagola Vaja 500 Arum fin 5,000. So it's all about where now. Okahona balance at Lucha, whatever the trophy takar 100 ranta, 300 to time in Ingi to Diani. Ihona Feleja Wisa. Now, I've played unala one mobile pattern treta mara nasa honom patla 500 unala mobile pattern 200 or mugi lolita nova honom 1.5 you understand so
it's all about understanding how you want to push your brand and everything.
That's how brand it is. Or you push at these challenges like that, you can never, if you classify yourself, you'll never play anyway.
How well invested are you kara branding?
Sorry,
branding how it's something that you take very serious,
yeah,
especially the TAJ MAHAL brand, from merchandise and everything. Lower now when you appear, already I can see you remain Mutoki superstar from Fanj because of how you push your brand. How important it is or the up and coming local DJs bagatomoja brand they serious.
It's important to brand yourself. People try by all means go semata or your brand even out there. Even if you're not doing t-shirt, find something say so represent even when you are not there. There's someone in Northern Cape that is wearing my t-shirt right now. People are wondering who's this person. You understand? So people need to find a way to but banana wanna always say nanto like tomile I open like a phone designer can you go design until it was 2017. I said to him, I'm a DJ and I ride bikes. Give it a meaning. If you can check my logo, it's a biker who's wearing headset. And he's wheeling. So like that guy understood what I wanted. So now my brand is it's important. Now even my own mom is wearing. Now my dad has a t-shirt of mine. My mom has a hoodie. My child has a sporty.
Because I remember there's this guy, I came on Kipia, everywhere I see him, or something, and only to realize or nah man, today man, you know.
That one is my guy. And I'll tell you something. There's not even one thing for free.
And that's the thing karna black society ne ar tomar rasapota na ke bratach ke tseba ke tlotse na mahala da event mara white people want to tomorrow event ke bona ba mathomo batho ba around wena ba tomorrow reka di ticket or your merchandise or whatever.
White people can buy this thing 3 times just because they want to support you. That's why Justin Bieber is big. Because he's a white person, they just want to. It's not about anything. Even if they don't listen to your music, they'll download. So never trabantu. So some now the people are hanging around. They're like, no, why do you want to give us for free? We'll pay. We'll pay.
Because they want to see you somewhere.
They say, you're still here. Why must we take for free? You tarifa free when you are bigger, and we can find it at a mall and what. It's not easy to push a brand, especially at Kuba like that. It's not something. It's not something. Mr. Literature
and yo,
every day is aggressive.
Shout out man, shout out on the literature man. Because of Yena Vele, when it, I think it on the passion and the seriousness that you put in your brand. Because of every day, Kishore, even if I can wake up in the middle of the night, it's another social thing, literature, and they're making sales. He's always trying to push, but why around here, like how you say, or
that man when you see him, you'll see something. You understand? That's where actually this conversation is getting us into Afrotech. That's why in Costo we started Afrotech. Afrotech Arena, if you can check it, when we play, we only wearing brands Jaluka. You will never see us DJing in This, you see this? It's from a lady who's from around. It's actually Vera, and then she made it like this.
Ke local brand.
Yeah, it's a local
Big
brand.
shout out.
Everywhere, Vera.
Vera.
Yeah, but I think it's Evra here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've noticed it or when I Coastal Valley,
Yeah.
whenever the local
Nale
brand.
Coastal, Afrotech is about that. We're
Yeah.
pushing local. That's
Yeah.
it. If you want to book us, just know that you're booking us. We're going to wear a t-shirt of some. We don't choose. You can even book us and give us. We'll buy it. We bought Litrage, we bought Kudukudu, we bought whatever that we are wearing, we bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way more.
But then when
it's
buying,
free.
I want to understand something. How le reka so? Le reka because of ki locally or
Yeah.
le reka because of now the standard of that deserves to be out there?
Rekela dilo tše pedi. Rekela o pusha the local brand and also the standard. Or batho ba itsebe ba to itseba ka baka la re apara. We both have brands.
Yeah.
I think una le dark sheet trend cost. I've got TAJ MAHAL. So those two things come kana tsona di leader support.
Yeah.
So the best way or regret support go support ba bangwe le bona ba to reka. Most of the people ba rekileng one they also came back and bought from us. So it dira re growing ratuchana. I understand.
La upliftan.
Yes.
So Afrotech Kings ne I ke bookile ke booka Afrotech Kings le dlala le two.
Yeah, dlala
or
one.
le wemela Coastal.
Once the name is Afrotech Kings, there'll be Coastal and TAJ MAHAL on there. If we want separate, you'll be Coastal. There'll be a TAJ MAHAL on that same post. But once you're Afrotech Kings, we are together there. That thing it was started because we were playing. There was this thing here boxing. We're going to do TAJ MAHAL.
Yeah.
That's how it started. We were playing.
Yeah.
Hey, people took it serious. We can't fight you, Baka.
Yeah.
And then Coastal started doing video. Ajima and this is serious. No, let's take it.
Yeah.
And do something about it, and then we took it musical wise. Raisha ka radia event
And
together.
it was that brotherly hood thing.
Connection. Now Diamond Rock connect.
Because of ke lebelecho kara entertainment ya botokwa ne the entertainment spaces like azanka wa come across a real beef here ising akreya o le Coastal bone Thumile as playing a ona tse di serious tse le ring you came across ka mara entertainment space
Yona. Yona mara.
yeah that's re nyaka tšeo
Go in the process of fella di jele na benye re bona re it's not really we fighting for wrong things here. Yeah. I think Nike it's a recall we were never sabone eye to eye because of such.
but it was hectic.
It was hectic because neke palla go dlala moena bereka. Le ena ka di event nja ka e ba ka tse. Yeah, now where he was, they couldn't book me because of Vienna. I don't know what you used to say. Now I was not even thinking about it.
Mara when was this
2021. First BBF it was when.
Oh, but because of Lena is an event organizer, Lena you're an event.
But I'm bigger than him.
A big shout out. You're bigger than
I've
him.
been around. I don't think the amount of money I've lost in event, he has lost it in events.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, experience. I've been around. I've worked with his uncle before. Yeah. So now I've been around.
Oh, now it makes sense because of now I remember because of Lena Kocheko unal the event with the coat and stuff. Lena will be latela because
yeah. Now we based on calendar yari. We were not doing because of mangudiri. Naranale calendar that we start during the kamatomo we plan or this we're gonna do this we're gonna do this we're gonna do that. You understand? Mara Namola, Salaka Tora stayed before him. I don't think he was a DJ. Salaka by Saturday guy was state. Usnamut, I started that place. Usnamut. Ilin Nalaba very fair. Kidala Baviriki, Kidala Baviriki. Until he pick up because of the Ratuli became alone, let's support the other person. You understand? So, Biviarana, Itomile, because of such Dilonyana, Janaja misunderstanding Yaori, Yana Nanyukun Chasamuan. He was supposed to play at that time. That's where we started having a
misunderstanding.
Yeah, but Rafael Jariso, my resort left for 2 years. Because the Lena won
out from last year or early this year.
This year, really, Lena spoke about it. Maran, yeah, now Rena said, my next one because would you say, no, okay.
I know.
Serious. Maran, legend train way to reach out on our railway. If we're legitable, near Ligauri, Emutomwati, not respect everyone, young or small. In the middle of your set. no matter.
Oh, yeah.
You understand?
Lena, that one is
You
off.
feel out when you fart.
Yeah,
You understand? I don't care what happened. But once you familiar yourself, people are dancing to yourself. I will not remove you. Whether it low skido, whether it low coffee. But the celebrity and all this thing are reject every time.
Yeah.
You give them time 11 o'clock, they come at 9 and they tell
Jail. And
they're messing up.
Yeah.
They're messing up my lineup.
Yeah.
So none against that. That's where we started having a problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
And alone, recently we've seen on socials there was a young kid. I think he was also removed from all the bookings that he had that weekend, only because of what was the misunderstanding?
He wrote a statement here, I am this person. Kitala Deep House, music or Bora di Fair.
Yeah.
And attached the posters for the weekend. He shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Nike 5 minutes, 7 minutes at night. Current tata, kai copy kamuka, kai ngwalo di status, ka remove a last line. Ya or bora di fe. People take everything out of context.
Yeah.
You understand? I know social media, man.
Yeah.
They will grind me. They grind me before.
Yeah, because of I was like, this guy now they're grinding him, this poor kid.
That thing he should have left it the way it is. Without attaching the brands we think
yeah.
Because now when they go for him, they like, yeah, this brand they can't associate themselves with Mutual Robasadi. But Mari was wrong.
Yeah.
Or Amwale that put it. He can write about it on his WhatsApp and it doesn't matter. You understand?
Because of your novel, because of I've seen it.
My guy late.
Yeah.
Ntwela nna ke kry-ile ka bo matene ke setse ke na le di-inbox le di-friend request it was nna ke tsoa it was bad.
Yeah. But like, did you get like from defense or people?
No, not my pressure. It was only from people that comes here.
Oh.
Yeah, it was from there, and I knew that I had to do that. Now I told him at night. Not that decision I took it at night. Or since well, what I did this thing you also have free. Remove this guy, you ray officer, even Naki. Unfortunately, but why one of Salan Nagi, you remove it was already bad.
Because of I've seen even other establishments.
They had to, they were forced, they were called. Now they're calling you. My comrades, they call you now. This boy,
yeah.
You understand? So unfortunately, and he should take that as a social media can make you and can break you in a second. In a second.
But then how you saying they were called so do you think like now entertainment space it's under guard?
And social media is a big tool here marketing and Arsa posted Arsa too much. Social media, we put something on social media, you have a full house gap because of that. So social media is not really guarded, that's where everything is done. They can make you, they can break you from that. In a day, one of that thing,
it was hectic. I've seen he came back with a PR statement.
He didn't have a choice because he didn't know it will be like that. That's where we need to forgive him. He's still young. When he wrote that, he was just come on to the joke. Now plants and they can say whatever they want. Because when I was mentioning names, one lawyer, but because now I'm acting based on the brand. Now I was not acting. On TAJ.
And I think one other thing, I think that's why entertainment space arena, it has so much rich potential, but then we never reach there because of we take things light.
Yeah.
We take things light, and then now we want to listen to the street because of like how you saying your name was checked and everything. But at the end of the day, business is business.
On that thing, Nail, unfortunately, I think by deleting and whatnot. The people who were commenting there, they were event organizers, they were brand owners. Those were the ones that were concerned. Paurana, they're not the people to book that person. They can run. Some they don't even the people to come. Someone even wrote, I don't even know if you'll defend just for the fun of it. Some they've got data, they just
and not even realizing or they can bash someone's career.
Easy like that. There were many calls of important people that say, give that boy a break. We don't want to see him there.
Mara, we just hope, man, I bounce back.
No, I'll bounce back. This thing if it
Yeah.
man, he'll bounce back. I'll still book him in the future, not now. The future, I'll still book
Yeah,
him.
I don't know police are so.
No, I can't even know unfriendly. He was unfriendly.
Also, now you've got new beef.
Yeah, unfriendly. But he knows I've been booking that guy for long.
Ne.
So he'll be all right. He'll come back. He'll add me as a friend again, and we'll start doing business again. Especially in Nagarginyo go to Agamara this and only do events.
Oh.
No, I'm tired of DJing.
Ne.
Yeah, I'm only want to DJ because I can, or when I work, and I'll jump in because I can, not because now I want money. There's no money in that.
So how lebeletse ka utokwan bjale, who can you put your last dollar on, or besides TAJ MAHAL, or bona le mang ke tla reng, a progressive event organizer?
There are many.
Yeah.
There
Okay,
are
give me two
many.
at least. Or give me one event like through the calendar events from January to December. Yeah, it's yona
CSM.
CSM.
Is aggressive.
Yeah.
CSM people buy tickets, but at the line up.
Yeah.
So CSM it's huge. So I think I don't know that maybe my own, I don't know. Two-man show. There's two-man show as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, need a fella a little boost.
Oh, to mention yeah, only cost.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it's
Baba
coming. Yeah, Baba mara bana lilo tja bona mo so I don't know. Yeah, now I wanna go into this thing, an annual thing and be consistent. If there's a winter vibe, I need to be consistent on it. If there's a pool party, I need to be consistent on it.
So what do you think about gatekeepers Kara entertainment space?
They'll always be there.
Yeah.
They'll always be there.
Alright.
For their own reasons.
Exactly. How lebeletse ka ba khosa keng or ba feletse ba nyoko ba gatekeepers in the industry?
I think they've just been greedy. Some I don't like I can't really say much because I can show the reason jabo. Some people believe I've started this from the beginning and I've struggled. So bafana ba ka snotla no and then take over.
Yeah.
Sometimes it cause I get that. You understand? So baba ngoba ubuta equipment yabo, which is true. It's your equipment, my guy.
Yeah.
If you saying as long as it's under my equipment like bar maporisa o bolela or
Yeah, we under my
Nando se
Yeah.
kya tsena
Yeah.
wa dusa una le mabaka ai lo re na le village twala. The truth go when you want to make money you don't need to be chelta nyang motho mo nice.
Yeah.
If you are nice, money will run away.
That's how we so broke. We not guys.
Sorry cheleto
Alright.
chelta nyaka batho mo aggressive and o khona o kwatra ta ile village ta kwatra re ta ene bjalo actor smile.
I think Lona sometimes like we see the entertainment industry it's broad. So we don't want to step on people's toes. Mara at the end of the day, sometimes I can only unapologetic about who you are. Mara arrogant. About khotamino not to mobulela I boss press, you know,
Ke matla le nna ke re that statement some fanol se ya ka re sengwa le ke man.
Ne.
It wouldn't have went there even as sengwa le ke man.
Yeah.
Ya gore ke o dieng. Dilo tse di bereka bjalo ka o botse.
Yeah.
Ya ka gore ke man. Ba bona batho ba ngwala ka mogwa ratano but they never get that kind of 37 shares.
I get
400 comments.
Yeah.
Ya ka gore o ke thegile ka eng. I'm just right.
Hey,
Yeah.
I no, I calculation no.
Yeah.
Because no, just be able to road.
If you've seen Lamizi we emela ntrungu le nngwe. It doesn't care o reng. Lamizi wa motsena, she'll take you head on.
Yeah.
Wa ke tshepa. So tswanje o ke tshepa if you're going to be a person wa ngwala ing tswanje o ke tshepa.
Amara ke tshepa because of like ke mfana he will bounce back because of I've seen relationship ya Costa touched on that relationship ya le Gazadi like I see some bromance the when El Gazadi.
We've worked together in Sunnyside, me and Gazadi. That's where we got close.
Yeah.
I was the only resident when he joined Sunnyside Lifestyle. What's what the owners they see things differently.
Yeah.
That owner didn't want to pay anybody except a celebrity.
Oh.
Yeah, you come with your brother, he doesn't care. Yeah, now deal like a celebrity.
Yeah.
You can bring whoever you want to bring, but you won't pay the person. Yeah, that's how Gazadi came in. Gazadi was like, mutoko gitole jamu, varai, arinya kumutro uber, and I give her a hard, then give her a win. Because if I get an again, cut the rake, it chases like a 2 a.m. alone. That's where I learned to play all these genres. Because I couldn't play piano from 3 p.m. until 2 a.m.
Yeah.
That's where I learned everything. Now I
And,
can
and
play
Leona,
initially.
the importance of it, ke na lo bona vele, una lo reta so we jigana mara still uno keep the same momentum.
I don't copy. Now when I introduced that thing, Yamanyalo, it was not played anyway.
Yeah.
And that thing it to me because Ibebam slots are late. Everybody has played everything. And I'm like, these people, but whoever knew about bring Koshari Popeye, but they'll dance to that thing. That's where it started.
And I've seen they adopted it as well.
Yeah,
There's
they
other
adopted
DJs
it. Now everywhere.
Everyone
even Liba the soul, by the comedian, oh Mashabela, nobody Manyalo, the Porompetra. Now when I came to the Porompetra, many people didn't know the Porompetra. It was neighborhood. I think it was 2015 or something. Yeah, Kaopola Babangwe, Bali negative in the crowd. Mara, Naglevela majority. Majority was positive.
Yeah.
Masudar, creativity did it. Damanali.
Because I've seen Limpatu is now doing the type of similar stuff that you
No,
do
it's
that.
true. But him is young. He came now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he is aggressive. I like that boy.
Ne?
Yeah. His combination, Corey, it's not even a matter of who does it better.
Yeah.
He does it the same way I do it, but he is younger. He's more aggressive.
Yeah.
He's aggressive.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
I like the confidence you have in him because of whatever how youngsters are. Once you start doing it sharp and then but you come cover.
Yeah, they were like, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It depends on when how the Kisabia. The way Nagidiani and Naganavasa did the same way. At Diagamqua, one the got as a charity, and so I cannot come and own a concept because if Mutomo you want somewhere America ID.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about how you do it better. Who does it better? The business you can.
As long as at the end of the day, business
we can all do the same thing. Mara, if when you can do it 10 times better than others, you'll get customers.
Yeah. Shout out, man. Yeah, man. We're still out here, man. What a beautiful conversation we're having here. So no Grootman ke batla o lahlela under the bus. Yeah, man. Oh, so get to for my bito too, and then one.
Guys, I can see the names already. This one is just one to but that podcast about local from you. You go back to how one
no, man, it's just nothing personal, man. I want to. So I'm just gonna go with the first names: MC Pax or Bador.
Le Nigeria le live in a song.
Yeah.
I give you manager talos out something no heterometry.
You cannot talosate, at the end of the talosate or heterometry.
Okay, Badora is older and he's more into corporate. He understands what to say and when to say it.
Okay.
I think he the event enough to understand what is wanted, what is not wanted. So he does it in a quite he's got his own rules. Yeah, this I can't say. Pax is young, he does everything, he says anything, he dances now. Next time I'm going to go back to Kazi. I mean, one day, after Mike, before I got MC Pax, he was just dancing in Nigerian. You understand? So, for the sake of picking, Pax the choir is one. I'll go for Pax for now.
Pax.
Yeah, I'll go for Pax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
let's go on the next
Pax.
Nothing personal. David Bador and Pax Bakhetile Pax. More Costo and Kalule.
It goes without saying.
Cost.
I would make it be. Me and him, we still coming for bigger things. Kalula Gemfanaga with things, but not the same way with Cost.
With Cost, okay. Sidima versus State.
I'll go for Sidima. I don't know what is happening there. I know Sidima. Yeah.
Taboo, le more Pax.
I don't know more Pax that much. I know Taboo, so I'll go for Taboo.
Okay. And then Mpatu and Stevis.
I know Stevis, but if I put him on a lineup, right now I'm doing lineup, I'll put Stevis first and Mpatu later. So I'll take Mpatu.
Okay. Now Zoli le crash.
Re hwela eng? Ambulance. Yeah, I'm going for Zulu. She released this other last song now. Yeah. Well, na pe ke motho le skombo.
She's hectic, ne?
A belo nna ke motho le skombo my guy. Wa
Bele,
bona ka skombo.
o feel jwang ka taba ya ambulance?
What's happening? Ga yona le the
Yeah.
No, the only issue there ke ya Zulu, but futurely someone o iluringi batho ba morata more and ba tseba yena more. So they ended up by targeted, but we know that ambulance that boy is future.
Mara, where I'm concerned most ki barking ba biteng dilo tse, what do they call into ownership ya song, the masters.
Yeah.
Do you think she is making more money than Zoli on the same song?
It depends ka spreadsheet se ba submitleng go samlo gore mang o tšere how many percent. So it's not it doesn't really matter as long as kwaba e dile right ba ka no Zoli, if Zoli go tshwere 90% o tshwere 10 no ka no ipusha ka mogwa ipusha. It doesn't matter.
Mara how lebeletse o ra like bosna my roof my nandos.
I don't think so. Nna ke no bona o kare Zolu mu future le kana go ile re shebe ke na tsandang mo. But yeah, na more serious than the main person wa Kosh. Yeah. Mara le batho ba o tseba music ba tor mo lo opela Zulu. O la o tsena kwa hare. You understand? So go shela ke Zulu lo ba ka ring. Le a ka ba ka no rata ka fatsa di comments batho ba follow wa wa tseba ka so list. Yeah.
Mara either way regardless na don't care what they think but worship and stuff. At the end of the day we need to protect our own.
Yeah.
At the end of the day na Zuli any day.
Yeah.
Why one and two. So at the kicking to like at the end of the day kara industry le magrotmane dilonyana tšele so business ke business at the end of the day wa bona. So like ke bona batho ba le reng ke believe right by now Zulu should be elsewhere than where she is right now. Not saying gore e ka se diragale but I think with the contribution contributing to music industry no tshwantse be ani bjale o tshwana le bona bo Kerishma bo mang wa bona. Yeah, so now let's just go to the last one ke Chef Khao le Bafo.
I'll go for Baf. I don't know Chef Khao much. I haven't done business with him. I've done with Baf. So sometimes it's all about who you know better.
Okay.
Yeah, now I know Baf. Why?
Yeah.
Mr. White House.
Marawona, it wasn't that hectic.
It was kwama tumu. It was kwama tumu.
Yeah, it was very
yes, it no that. Ona le ngwa ra go re mola ba wa tor ba o khaola to. Yeah, mo jo sala lwena. A o lo fetja mo ya bloader mo o kra dilo kwa ba o rometše.
So I know I can mild when we're having you again, when you have time for us again, and then now it's gonna be even more hectic because of now there's certain names in my head I can couldn't check it ka ba stage wa ngwa bona
a ke no la ba rana ba nyana mo la o ta wa butsha ka ba nyana.
Yeah,
you are really wa ukufu o kry ba o ka mo.
So before we tloela o tsamaya re batlo tseba gore where to from now re kra kae Mr. TAJ MAHAL.
Okay. Like I said, I plan to exit the DJing part and only focus on my events and people I partner with. And yeah, some it will be more like coordinating. Someone comes with a concept and say, can you help here? So people misunderstand that sometimes. For when I own an event, I don't need an event. Sometimes I'm just coordinating. Sometimes they give me just locals and say, "Not to maporesa, the to costo." When I tell the local, what do you say? Na ke approach the local way I come But sometimes people misinterpret I know so many DJs and I don't think of them every day. Some every event I think of because now and then he texts me and say, hey, dia boya braya kanza. Dia boya braya what's le nna ke na le batho ba le e ba la tela poster. I know I must remind him or I exist. Some e ba la tela poster they already coming to me. There's an event we host in Amashashani every year. Ketomilo ya go event in 2013 or 2014. Since that day until today. Now I'm even the person who go offer the whole 5 big headliners. You understand? Relationship.
Yeah, but because of Lena, I can second on that. I remember that coach I don't remember but no to drilling and Noleda, and then wa shift, and then when Jay came there, they called you to come back again. I remember you were there to help, and you helped out because of, like you saying, sometimes like can't you are a coordinator or anything come for an.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, basically what is coming, it's more events. There's more events that are still coming. Tailoring, I'll be working over to different venues. Jamo, I think I've got a calendar already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we expect next week we're coming. Christmas in July.
Yeah.
Massive.
Big shout out.
Tenya nita ufeta challenge. Wana trouble. If it's about trouble, what trouble am I challenge?
Ne.
But
Ror chelte tsoritsinya.
But what ba khona one tray one ya utura consistently. So vitela batho. Yeah. O swipe yo karata e fela, o swipe yo karata. By 4 until event recharge. So Xmas in July, now I haven't played there. I was supposed to play this step like COVID. Mingwanya mara ke tsem. If it long way wona taka yeah baba. Yeah, well. So there's that coming. Also there's an all white on the 31st of August here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming before the August. I think on the 3rd we've got the owners birthday celebration, which we plan to make it bigger and better. You understand? And I think I also have an all white edited 1 August, and then in September, somewhere on the 6th, I plan to bring someone. We're still talking to her. If Rakwana, we're gonna bring something. And also, there's also a 3rd annual pool party that need to come that side of Zidima as well. Yeah. So going forward, I think it's basically all Jelo Ndital TAJ MAHAL. Tailoring literally one Nal Costo, we're still coming back. TAJ MAHAL versus Costo, which built Afrotech. We're coming every Easter. Basically, that thing it was supposed to happen every Easter. We might choose a different date. Now, Niginal one-man show. I'm not sure if I'll still continue with it. Maybe I'll do the last dance. This 2025, 1 Jan 2025. Maybe I'll do that last dance and focus on Afrotech and just building and doing events all around. Otherwise,
big shout out, man. And if you're working, I can also until post and everything. So keep sure on all social platforms. Get TAJ MAHAL.
Give them TAJ MAHAL.
Yeah.
More one anugara we lokela deshele udula fasi uto wana ke to try. Yeah.
Amen. Big shout out. Bafethu, that was a beautiful conversation we had today, Liana, Khotman, TAJ MAHAL. We are out here at all night. That's where we at today. And man, just please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thank you for the previous episode. We got more than 400 views, and we're hoping we'll let this one. You'll also enjoy streaming it. From me, your boy Major Gustavo. You already know what it is. This is the Golden Podcast. And if you don't get it, forget about it.
We are come on, Waya kamo, bauzama kamo. We are kamo, baulega kamo. Waya kamo, bauzama kamo. Machata libilena, haimu wana. Yenga harara, musadana. Hai khantil sinjaini, rebatalaini, khantil kholaini. Sinjaini, rebatalaini. Kwelaini, resinjaini. Atsibage kujiza, sibitiza utrama mutu wake fumulete. Isitia kai, mulina lisirika kai. Atsibage kujiza, sibitiza utrama mutu wake fumulete.